And we are recording. So, hi guys. So, this is day 2 of my public Kotlin learning, and this is supposed to be kind of a live stream setup every day where we can go through some Kotlin code and learn something. And whatever we are encountering that is new for us, we can note it down in a book. So, like an open book, and that can be available for anyone. So coming from yesterday, I have just cleaned up this new Notion page. And actually, this is the second recording for today. I mean, I tried recording a little earlier, um, but and yeah, I have to. And Android Studio gave me some, not Android Studio, IntelliJ gave me some issues, and I had to close it down. I mean, it was just eating RAM like anything. It was like 100% RAM, and then I figured out that the video had stopped recording. All that stuff happened. So yeah, this is take two or part take two. Yeah, take two of the same video. So I have organized our high level objectives here so that we can have daily live streams, and we want to consume a Twitter API client to fetch tweets, and we want to read and understand Kotlin code, look at Stack Overflow questions if possible, and the main takeaway is that we are documenting it into an open source book. And if anyone of you is like interested in contributing to the book, it is an open book. So I am writing this on gitbook.io, and the book content is also available on GitHub, and it syncs up between those. So if anyone wants to collaborate, we can do that also. And this is a link to the playlist on YouTube, and you guys can contact me on Twitter using this link. So yesterday I had shared this with a few of my friends, and I got a few pieces of feedback here. So mainly it is that I should laugh or smile a little more often, which is well kind of something that I have to improve. And granted that I'm not perfect, although I try to be. And the problem with perfection is that it has always kept me from creating content because I am scared. Okay, well, what will people think? And am I doing a bad job at it? But so over the past week, me and another friend, Proful, we've been recording ourselves talking about concepts, and we have been putting that on YouTube. So that has been a starting point for me to kind of get over my fear of perfectionism. And yeah, so I got a few feedback, and yes, so some feedback from Fabio. He learned about Gitbook for the first time, and also about searching for tags on Stack Overflow yesterday. And yeah, he said that he likes it when I'm laughing sometimes, and it makes the video more authentic. Yes, Fabio. I just want to be authentic. I mean, there is nothing to be faked here, and I just hope that people can learn something about Kotlin and about development in general based on my experience, and also about how to document something. And from AB, so AB, he is saying, okay, he noticed a couple of so's and okay, yes, I will probably make that a lot, and I have to figure out it will get better, right? So everyone knows this is a trial phase, and let's see what happens. I have never been consistent in the past, so this is also trying to push me to consistently put out videos often, more often. And yeah, this should have been a live stream, but I tried to live stream yesterday, but apparently we need to first request. The first time you have to live stream on a channel, you have to request first, and they have not yet approved. I don't know if there is an approval or if it is just a 24-hour countdown. Anyways, they have not approved it, so here we are doing a video, a normal video, and let me just load these other tabs also. Yes, so yeah, that is that. So some feedback from Pranav. Okay, he's asking, am I learning Kotlin for the first time? So I am learning Kotlin for the first time, and I think I started looking into it around a month ago. So I'm learning Android mainly for my work purposes. So that is what has led me to Kotlin. So I am kind of a beginner in Kotlin, although I have sort of 5 years of experience in web development. So JavaScript, Node.js ecosystem, and I've worked in React particularly. So HTML, CSS, most of that I understand. Um, Java I've done in the past, but Kotlin, no, this is kind of my first time. Just give me a second. My voice is going. Okay. So do I use Notion? Yes, I am using Notion. Um, what time am I planning to live stream? Possibly from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian time. Let's see how it goes. I don't know if I'll continue it beyond today, but it's always an experiment, right? Then, yes, what am I planning to do with the API? So I was just thinking of creating kind of a Twitter assistant or kind of a bot, not a bot specifically, but something that will help me maybe, retweet my tweets or post something at a scheduled time, something like that. And but just to get started, we are thinking of just fetching a tweet from by using the Twitter API. So that I am planning to do. That is just an example for us to get started, doing something rather than fumbling around. Um, yeah, a few more things. Yeah, he has mentioned about the background music. So I have added a little background music from Stream Beats. It is like a free way to include background music, and I just downloaded a few of the MP3s that are free there, so I won't have any copyright issues on YouTube. Um, yeah, eye contact can be improved. Yeah, I am sure I can do a better job at it, but trying right now. He also says it's good that I mentioned I'm taking it slow and not trying to perfect it. Yeah, it is. I hope it is relatable. The point is, I mean, most of us are after perfectionism, but the final output is often, not very useful for a beginner or, someone who is on the path of learning. So in that sense is what I'm trying to show my learning path. So I am trying to learn and I'm just sharing it, and I just want your feedback on it, right? If it is helping you, just to tell me what I can do better or how I can move this forward, right? So feedback like this is very important, and I am trying to use that to improve. So I have noted it down here, said, okay, I have to laugh or smile more, continue to be imperfect, and improve my eye contact, all of that stuff. And yeah, if you guys want to contact me, you can just use this link to contact me on Twitter. So coming back, so this is the second time again that I'm recording it today, so I've already checked this off. So I guess we should just start by creating a new Kotlin project for this, and let's see how that goes. So I am using Intellij IDEA, the community edition. So that is free and open source for anyone to use. And you can see all the different projects that I've tried to create already. I just left it there for now. So let's start by creating a new project. And so I was earlier just getting stuck a lot, and then I decided I'll go with the official route. So I just came and searched Kotlin project IntelliJ idea. I think I said create also, create Kotlin project IntelliJ idea, and yeah, the JetBrains link that is coming here, that is the first link here. So yes, so I'm assuming that you would have installed this JetBrains and all. So let's get started. So I call this Twitter example, and as per the documentation, we need to use a console application. So we need to give a console application. And here they given project 1.8 Java version. For me, I've been playing around with this, and so far this Pareto 1.8 is the one that works for me. If you guys have that, do use that. I think otherwise you'll have to do the download JDK and then download a Corretto 1.8. Just adopt OpenJDK or the normal OpenJDK has been giving me issues. Like I was saying, that some increased RAM usage and all that stuff. So this is what worked for me. So next, and then I don't think there's anything to choose here, so I'll finish. So depending on your internet speed and your computer's speed, I think this could take some time. So Gradle is doing the build, and I mean, thankfully it is working right now. Okay, great. Okay, it worked. Perfect. So coming here to the source main Kotlin. So we have the main.kt file, and let's just try to run it by clicking on the run arrow here and running it. So yes, we're getting a hello world output. So we just have a main function and then we are printing something. So if I say hello, hello Kotliners, and if I run it, so we should be able to, yes, so we are able to see that output here. So far so good. If this is recording correctly, I think we're in a good spot. If this let me just check my task manager. Okay, memory is still 56%. Okay, fine. Earlier it was coming like it was just keeping on growing. So we're good so far. Yes, created a new project. Okay, successful. Okay. So now coming to the actual Twitter library that we're trying to use. I just found this thing called penicillin. Let me just try to open it on GitHub. Penicillin. Yes, I've already opened it before. So it's a modern Twitter API wrapper for Kotlin multi-platform. So that's what they're saying. Okay. So I just simply searched. I mean, let me just check once more. I'll just search Kotlin Twitter client, just not client or Twitter APIs. And then from that, I just found this link on GitHub, and then I went from there. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if this is a perfect way to do it. I'm just going with this because I mean they seem to have something going on, and they have some recent commits also. 76 stars. It's okay. Okay, I have to close my eyes. So this ILEO thing is useful for taking breaks in between because, quite frankly, we just keep on staring at the screen and we forget to take breaks. So that is that. So here penicillin. What are they saying? Okay, how to get started. Okay. Let's just look at the release page for this. 6.2.1 and it needs something called Ktor. Okay, Ktor 1.6.0. So what is Ktor? Asynchronous servers and clients in Kotlin. Okay. So what I understand here is that we will have to use this as a HTTP library for helping out with the API calls, but that is something I don't know if I'm explaining it good enough. But if anything is not clear, you guys can ask in the comments, and maybe we can elaborate on it later. But let me see. I mean, I'm not at all used to the way the dependencies work on Gradle. So they're saying, okay, we need to include in the build.gradle. Just open it. Build.gradle. That is, so if you look at this project, So you open it, that first level, and you have the build.gradle. And dependencies section is here. Implementation. Copy. And I think we have to replace this version. I'll just open this in meeting. Version is 6.2.1. Okay. Then what else? Choose your favorite engine from this link. Okay, what is this? Tutor client can be used on different platforms. Okay, JVM. Okay, specific engine. So you can use Apache Jetty or CIO for JVM. Okay. So yeah, we are running this on Java virtual machine. So we can just give me a second. Just disable this guy. Yeah, so we can use one of these three for the JVM. How do we choose your favorite engine from there? The version should match the version of Ktor. Okay, in this case they are okay. In this case they are Ktor client Apache. Okay, Apache. Okay, it is already given. Okay, so we just need to do this. What is CIO? CIO. Okay, CIO is also another option for JVM. So I think we need one of these lines, not both. Okay, copy this. Let's give it a try. I mean, let's see what happens. I'll put this there, and the version that we saw in the release page, 1.6. I don't know if we need to give 1.6.0, but let's give it. And I think Gradle, we will have to sync it once. So you can see it is downloading these things, penicillin and Ktor, and so this Gradle Sync is very essential. So whenever you have made any change to the Gradle file, you have to click on that refresh, so it is on the right side, and this refresh button, so it will reload all the Gradle dependencies. So what this is doing in the background is it is downloading the corresponding jars and putting it in the right places, so that our whenever we are using it, we are able to use it. So in the past, what you need to do is, I think what I understand is, you would go to the website, you would have to download the jar, you have to come here, you have to add it to the project path. A lot of funny stuff was there. So I think this is just helping us out a lot by just putting this in there. It will automatically download, and I think it's completed. Okay, so coming back. Okay, they have some sample code here. Let me see, at least so wait, first I'll just try seeing if our main is still running. After, I'll just change that string just to be sure. After installing penicillin. The point is, it's always good to just keep on checking that whatever you have done, it has not broken anything. So far it is working well. So just try to do one thing at a time and just keep testing along the way, so that it is still working. So this is still working. So then we should be able to use their code. Suspend function main. Okay, make it a suspend. Redundant suspend modifier. Okay, fine. I'll just copy paste this. I don't think it will work on the first try, but there might be some errors or something we need to give. Okay, it's asking to import, so alt enter. Okay, that is imported. Now I have to import account, alt enter again. Import, alt enter. So just keeping on giving an alt enter, it will just import all the dependencies. So imports are all done here right now. Don't know why there is an error here. We called only from a core routine. Okay. Maybe we need to give that suspend. Okay, that's solved. Yeah. Great. Let's make this a little bigger so we can see. So let's just try running it and see what happens. Okay, getting an error. Cannot find a parameter with the name screen name. Okay, user timeline. So what I'm doing is I'm just checking, okay, what is the parameter that we're expecting. Posted by the user indicated. Where is the user? I'm not sure. Okay, indicated by the screen underscore name or user underscore ID parameters. Where is the parameter? I'm not able to see. Params. Okay, I'm not sure why we are having an issue here. Maybe this is an older example. Documentation is available at GitHub pages. Yeah, we'll just look at the documentation. Okay, what would we looking at? User timeline. User timeline. Okay, there is a new function, I think. By screen view. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to use that. Okay, let's try. Something is happening. Okay, we're getting an error, so something happened. Better than earlier. Invalid or expired token. The access token used in the request is incorrect or has expired. Okay. So far things are working good so far because we are getting a penicillin exception. So that penicillin is running, which is one positive step. Although the entire thing is not running, and they're saying there is an invalid or expired token. And I think the obvious case here is that I have not given the consumer key or the access token. So I will have to figure out how to put that here without. So the thing is, these things are secret keys, and you should not be showing it to other people. Should not be sharing it with other people also. So I will have to figure out a way to put this here without exposing it to you guys. So typically, what that happens is how you do that is you would um, do this thing called an environment variable. So what that is like you in your Windows you can go and add Java path and all that stuff, right? I think you guys might already know that. So similarly, there is this concept called .env. .env loads environment variables. So for Kotlin, I'll have to look at that Kotlin .env Kotlin. Okay. Okay. Used. Okay. Okay, we just need to include it and then create a .env file in the root of the project and give these variables. Okay, let me just try this out. I will not paste it during the video, but I will paste it in afterwards, or I'll just hide my screen while I'm pasting it. That also works. But I think just to, we'll stop with this much because I think already it's a little too much for someone just starting out. So so I had copied this, so I will come back to the build Gradle and add this thing in, and then I think this pop-up is asking me to load the changes. So I think it's the same as this loading. So that is, yeah, that is imported. And coming back, they are saying create an env file in the root of the project. So I'll just minimize it all and then come to the project root, right click and create a new file, .env, not associated. Okay, that is fine. Should I look for environment variable? That's okay. Okay. Okay, so I think that has worked. So let us try. I'll tell you what we can try first. Let's just try to see. So yeah, I'll just tell you. I'll just comment this out. Let us try to get some env variable. Let's just see. I'll just copy their sample code. Env file is here. Okay, I'll paste this, and we need to do .env.kotlin. Okay, Kotlin code is here. Okay, we just need to use this like this. So we will just try saying if we are able to read those values. Okay, it's asking me to import it. And I'll just print it out. So the thing is, I am trying to work on one thing at a time, because if I try to, because I don't know how this .env works, so I just want to make sure that okay, I added this, I added our .env as a dependency, and I added the .env file. I just want to make sure these values are coming through. So I'll just give it as Kotlin live stream, simply some value, or value 2. I'll just give us hello Kotlin, and let us try to access these in the main program. So I'll just copy paste, put for 2. So once we're sure that this works, then we will be able to continue and put this value inside these values, right? So let's just run and see. Great. Kotlin live stream came. env1. What happened to other one? Oh, I think they have made a typo here. I have made a typo. env2. Okay, save. So it's come as null. So if it is not found, I guess it is coming as null. So I'll run it once more. And yes, so we've made sure that env part is working. And what we can do is I will just give it a more meaningful name. So I'll take the name from here itself. Let me split this into the right side. Okay. I'll just close this for now. So what I want is from penicillin, I want a consumer secret. Okay, call this consumer secret. Okay. And then an access token secret. Let me try to see if these change name is also working. That is working, then we can confirm it is correct. And okay, I think this has to be capital. So consumer secret and access token Right. Okay. That could be it. Or it could be that it has to be a single key and a value. I was giving a space in between, I guess. That could be it. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, great. So now what I will do is I will just put this into two values. So I'll put a val. Um, I'll use that same naming scheme. I'll copy paste. Is equal to, I'll take this value and put that here. And same way, copy paste, access token secret, paste. Okay, that is done. Now instead of printing that entire thing, I'll try to print these separately. Okay, now if we run and we're getting the same output, it should be working. Okay, so it is working. So now we can say we can come back to the actual code and put the fields here. So consumer secret. So instead of hard coding it, we are picking it from the .env. And that's code token secret. Okay, great. Still this won't work. Let me just put back that suspend. Okay, yes, we'll try running once more. And yes, we're getting the same error. So far, whatever changes we've made are not affecting that. So I think we'll continue in next video. I'll try and put my access token and see what happens. And yeah, we can talk about it tomorrow. So coming back, so we installed the penicillin, and we also installed the .env. Let me just have .env. Yeah, install the .env. Dependency. Okay, so that is also done. So for tomorrow, I'll say, okay, we have to, for me, I have to set the .env variables, try to fetch the tweet. So I think we will continue with that for tomorrow. What about our learning? So if I come back here, let's see, what did we learn here? We can talk about suspend function. Okay, what is a suspend function? So I'll just note it down for now, and we will come back to it later. So here I am just putting some things. So suspend function, what that is, that we will look at. Then maybe .env, I think it should be clear, but in case you guys are having some trouble with it, .env, what that is and why it is needed. Anyways, I mean, that should come in the book, right? So that I'll put that in the book. About penicillin, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do something, maybe we won't. Let's put that in. That is fine. Yeah, I think one more thing that we can do is, so we saw that this user timeline that has changed to what was it called? User timeline by screen name. So perhaps we can ask them if this is an issue, or we can raise this point. I'll just try to create a new issue here. I mean, it's like all of us have to contribute to this, and that's only how it will improve. So let me just check if they already documented this somewhere. No, okay. So I'll just create a new issue. Okay, let's ask should have this in the documentation for readme. Yeah, what do I write? So I was trying the example in the README, and IntelliJ gave me an error saying that, what was the error? I think this screen name is not available. That the screen name, and we use backticks for this. Backtick is the one, the next to the one number. So that will come like this in the preview. If you look at the preview here, give me an error saying that the screen name was not applicable. Looking at the documentation, I found that this method, right? I'll just copy it. This works. Should this be updated in the doc, in the README? That's okay. Yeah, and maybe we can also give the pull request for this, but that's for another day. I think we are. It's been a long video today. Partly because I was off track because because of the IntelliJ issue earlier. I hope it's not getting too boring. I'm also fumbling around a little bit here, but we did something today. So we were able to create a new Kotlin project and install the penicillin dependency and also the .env. And we added some topics into the document, so that is also a plus. So yeah, so I guess let's meet again tomorrow, and let's see how we can take this forward further. Thank you guys. If you like the video, just you can subscribe. If you like the video, you can like it also. But if you don't like the video, just come back after some time, maybe a week or 2 weeks later, and let's see if I have improved a lot, improved, and it is worth your time. So that's about it, guys. So have a good day or a good night wherever you are. Thank you.